Reach for my hand, I'll soar away into the dawn. Oh, I wish I could stay here and cherish hearts in peaceful days. I fear the edge of dawn, knowing time betrays. Faint lights pass through colored glass in this beloved place. Silver shines, the world dines, a smile on each face. As joy surrounds, come go to bounds, and I can feel them breaking free. For just this moment lost in time, I am finally me. Yet still I hide behind this mask that I have become. My blackened heart, scorched by flames, a force I can't run from. I look to you like a red rose, seeking the sun, no matter where it goes. I long to stay where the light dwells, to guard against the cold that I know so well.
Hello and welcome everyone, Jake389 here, Twitch's favorite Ninetales. I did not forget about the stream starting. Overlay. Again. Awesome. Let's get back into this. We may have some renown to get rid of. Because Ferdinand just got B+ in horseback riding. And I'm not sure. I mean, we have like what, 7 more chapters? But I kind of want to make him a great knight by now. And yeah, we're checking out Rhea's room for the first time. I wonder why this opens up during the time skip. Is something important gonna happen in one route or another? I would hope so. Like, part of me wished that you could marry someone and then you'd end up in here. This would be like your place to be with them. Yeah, it's pretty out of the way with nothing to do. So let's see. I don't know if I want to use this renown or not. I like to hoard resources. If possible. Like, I finally got A+. I did that, like, 15 minutes before stream. I got that. So, that's new. I think we've maxed out everything that we've already had. Yep, she's maxed out. Yeah, she's got an A in faith before reason. That kind of bothered me. She'll get A in soon for reason anyway. Linhot. I am debating to get his bow prowess back, however, I don't think I'm gonna have him be using the inexhaustible. So I think that'll just be a Leone weapon. I could totally get her faith back, but I don't know. If I do want to make Petra a flyer eventually, I will have to use some renown for the lance eventually, probably. And for the flying. Well, I'm kind of working on the flying right now anyway. I think that's it. I think we will just go ahead and use the renown for the horse. Like, there's so little. I would need 400 points to get up to A, I think. And I'd rather use the 500 renown for it. Now he could probably become a great knight. His heavy armor has to be A as well, I think. Shoot. But yeah, I think we're done here. I just wanted to do that on stream. Yeah, next thing should be the mission. Lysithia's birthday. I'll host a tea party. Why not? She probably likes bergamot, if I'm thinking correctly.
Did you call me?
Just because it was also Edelgard's favorite.
I am grateful. Some sweets. Anything is fine.
Oh, that wasn't her favorite. I was too focused on her sleeves going through the table. It bothered me, so I didn't exactly understand what she was saying. Clipping through the table, I should say. She loves class. Oh, dang it.
I see.
Yep, all about learning.
Ah, that tea was delicious. Invite me again sometime. See ya.
Ooh, we can do a certification. I still haven't mastered my paladin. Really? Four more. Really? I'm gonna become a bishop
I
for
hope
this.
to master this quickly.
Yeah, no joke. Take her back to a warlock.
This could work out for me.
Yeah, she mastered the bishop. Shoot, he's a bishop as well. Might have to be taking master exams soon.
I see potential.
Giving less than your all is unacceptable.
Back to
If only
bishop.
this wasn't just for war.
Yeah, I feel ya. How close is he? 12. Ugh. So close. We did learn some new stuff from mastering some things. I think he only learned that hunter's thing, and it was only for snipers. But what's enclosure? That prevents the enemy from moving? Heck yes. What's waning shot do? Enemies hit by this attack suffer minus strength. Yes. And abilities. He had to have gotten an ability from Alert Stance. What is that from? Oh, from, I think, B, of being a Wyvern Rider. She has renewal. That might actually... Maybe this instead, actually. I don't know about Axe Breaker. Take renewal for now. Seal defense. If unit damages foe during combat, foe suffers defense -6 for 1 turn. Not a bad idea. Might actually take that over Lance Breaker, to be honest. The Breaker skills kind of become useless after a little while. Not really useless, but aren't as good. She definitely needs renewal. She has battalion renewal, but she never uses her battalion. Doesn't she have... Oh, she'd have to be an armored unit just to get Pav Ice. I wonder why armored units get Pavis and horse units get Aegis. Should be the other way around. That's why I want, what's his name, Raphael, to become a horse rider as well, so he can eventually master for Pavice. Ooh, that's what assassins learn, is lethality. Chance to instantly kill a foe when dealing damage. I forgot about that. That's on Kagero and Fates. Oh, sure. Battalion Wrath. How did she get Seal Magic? Was that from mastering Reason? I think that was from Reason. Huh. Okay, so if Petra got... Oh, assassinate right there. An attack that can kill enemies instantly. An attack that can kill enemies instantly. What? Okay. I'm gonna change him back to sniper just to see
A clean
what that combat art was. Hunter's Volley. An attack that strikes twice, exclusive to the sniper class. Okay.
the possible.
Do I want Claude to get that though? To get lethality? Perhaps, actually. Oh. Let's see who can take some exams. You can, but I want him to master the mage first. He can do the War Master. Oh, he can. That might be a good way to go after he masters the Brawler. What does he look like as a warrior? Perhaps. Although I kinda want him to go down the road of a great knight. That might have to be another playthrough. I guess when we master Bishop, we'll have to take him back to a mage or dark mage. I don't think dark mage for him. No. Just a mage. Her, I definitely want to become a Mortal Savant and a Grummery. She can become a Holy Knight. We might have to go with that. She's already mastered everything else. Let's do it. I'll buy another Master Seal. Our first Holy Knight.
I passed?
We did get a lot of money from a super large bullion or something like that. Extra large, I think it was called. Master Seals 5. Well, we'll take all 5 then. See, he could become a Wyvern Rider, but that only gives us alert stance, and I don't know if that's worth it. No, I don't know what mastering these classes are like, though. I don't think I ever mastered them. But I wouldn't mind taking him down these roads. Oh. But 52%, we could probably get that without getting the correct teaching in. This one at least get acts and flying up. She's definitely becoming a bow knight once she gets A in bow. How close is he? Yup, heavy armor, just A. He's entirely close to that. As long as I put him on as an adjutant, he'll get that. He can become both. Soon enough. Interesting. Petra, we need something new for her. I was thinking of going down Swordmaster, but we need a advanced seal, of course. Well, let's buy one. He's definitely becoming a Wyvern Lord. Needs to work on Lance, though. Shoot. I bought all those Master Seals, and I don't think I'm using one of them. I'll buy one. For Petra. Swordmaster.
I have success.
Yes, you do. I can become every one of these. That's gonna be hard to decide. Maybe Mortal Savant, actually. I don't know if I want to become either of those. Okay, let's get into this mission then, shall we? Ambush at ALL. Your party travels to ALL, the Valley of Torment, to meet up with allied troops and secure reinforcements. It should have been a safe march. Oh.
In response to the Alliance Army's plea, Judith has agreed to provide soldiers. To meet up with reinforcements, the Alliance Army sets out for ALL, the Valley of Torment. Unbeknownst to Claude, something else awaits them there.
That was ominous.
Why is it so hot? I'm getting all sweaty.
Are we on a volcano?
Don't be a wimp. Anything's worth it for more food supplies.
Move over, Raphael. Somehow you make the heat even worse.
Let's stay calm, everyone. Once we meet up with Judith's soldiers, we can go right back home.
Oh, I finally remembered. The legend goes that this valley was born from the wrath of the goddess. They say a pillar of light poured from the heavens and completely burned away the forest that used to be here.
So you're telling me the goddess, who is supposed to be benevolent, burned a forest to a crisp? Typical.
That's what the legend would have us believe, but it's not recorded in any of the scriptures.
Either it's completely made up, or the goddess is some kind of monster. Huh? Is that?
The time for idle chatter is over, Claude. Look over there.
Ah, has someone come to greet us?
Are they flying? They're enemies, definitely.
That banner does not bear the Daphne crest.
Oh.
If memory serves, that's the crest of House Rowe, formerly lords of the kingdom. They joined the Empire's side without hesitation during the coup. And now here they are, lying in wait for us.
What?
Damn. I thought we had disposed of all the spies.
House Rowe is mediocre and vulgar, but I hear their knights are powerful.
Shamir knew. We knew as well. Got a tease of it at the ending of the last chapter.
What about the Daphne soldiers? You don't think...
We've already been spotted, so there's no time to come up with a brilliant plan.
As a leader, I should never be worried. That's why I haven't been worrying about Rhea, not gonna worry about Judith,
Everyone, prepare for battle. I leave the command in your capable hands, my friend.
The sign of weakness. I'm excited for this. This should be a new map. Right? Okay, obviously taking all of the students. Can't believe he... Well, I can, because at the end of Black Eagles, Edelgard was higher level than I was. Actually, I don't know about taking Cyril or not. Kinda want to bring Doro. But she may be too weak for this. Screw it, I'm bringing her. Might as well bring Flame. Put her on Claude. Frick, I can't. That's right. Okay, Raphael it is. I don't have an adjutant healer though. Okay, we'll bring Annette. I want to see more supports. Oh, she has none more. Okay. As for the knowledge gems, I can take off mine. Claude can keep what he has. Oh, Marianne should get a knowledge gem. Who had the other one? Was it Petra? No. She did. Although Hilda should have one as well. We need to give everyone healing items as well. Concoction, please. Got 12 of them. I was thinking ahead. Good job, me. Yes, she does have heal because she got a D in what is it called? Faith. Hold up. There's something better in mind. There we go. $99 HP, oh my gosh. How do I have another bullion? I'll sell that. Before we head out.
Welcome. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Come back.
Okay, check out the map. Who's at their front? Oh, it's this map. This ain't a new map. This is the same map that we fought with Ingrid on. Aw. We might be in a different location though. Yeah, we're definitely in a different location. Wendell. I don't remember seeing this guy ever. I'm gonna buy chest keys as well, just in case. I remember getting the lamppost shield. Ash? What is he doing here? That guy has a chest key. Concoction. It's just Ash. Could we take away someone else that would have been on this map? I'm not bringing in my Blue Lions folk just for this anyway, so I'm not gonna bother.
Welcome.
I'm gonna buy a bunch of
Is
these.
that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Thanks a bunch. I'm gonna buy a bunch of
Come
these.
back.
I did not plan that. Who should get them? She can get one. Well, if I'm bringing Dorothea, maybe I should bring someone else, but these two are so low level. Not gonna happen. Let's save. And go.
The Valley of Torment. Perhaps a good place to finish off my life as a knight. Only if that puny force of children is able to kill me, of course.
So, their general must be that stubborn-looking old man. He looks like he wouldn't even forgive a sobbing child. It's good we came armed for the occasion. Care to find Judith? Flames are flaring everywhere and burning people where they stand. LL's a terrible place. Everyone, if you don't want to get burned to a crisp, watch your step.
I forgot to change up the position of everyone. Crap. I think it'll be fine. Even as a Holy Knight, they still don't have very far range. Maybe it's just the map.
Let's make this quick. Shall we?
My orders?
More fighting.
Steady now.
At the ready.
Too many archers that way.
Shall we?
Leave it to me.
What's my strategy?
I'll do my best.
The Crest of Flames! Ha! Quite full of themselves, aren't they?
Just as I thought. The Professor's army. But it's too late to back out now. In Lenato's place, I have to do my duty.
Oh man, he just took the place of Lonato, that's it.
I will destroy you!
Oh, nice. Okay. Now what?
Fighting wears me out. It was the least I could do.
Jesus.
Still far from the top.
All of them are going after Marianne, are you kidding me?
A nobleman does his duty.
Oh, I thought he was closer to mastering this class than he actually was.
Winning is what matters. Maybe it's better this way.
Wait, she should be able to... Nope, never mind.
It's done.
She'll be a savant by the end of this.
Thanks.
No, I want the professor to take him on though. Does she have drag back? No, she has reposition. Good.
Strategy in motion. I fought and won.
He did not need that crit.
I'm that much closer to my goal.
You did it!
She only has 5.
I am thou.
Oh, hello.
Thou art I. Thou hast acquired.
That
a new
anonymous
vow.
211. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. But she only has 5 physic. As a... Huh. Weird.
I don't want to fight you, Professor. But this is how it has to be. There's no turning back. I cannot lose.
Excuse me? I was gonna say that's 30 damage. The music changed.
Our quarrel wasn't personal.
Thank goodness for Thyrsis.
Too close for my liking.
I may not survive.
I don't want him to freaking kill. Can I just see the dialogue and then rewind? That's kind of what I want to do.
Forgive me. But as Lenato's son, I have a duty.
That's it?
I know that.
Yeah. I want the professor. Although I kind of want to move back. Well, no. Because I don't know if using magic will change his trajectory.
I'll do my best.
She only has 10 heal. This might be difficult.
Thank you. Seems simple enough.
There it is. Oh frick, they're all coming after her.
What's my strategy?
Guess creator sword it is. Exactly 29.
I know this is it, but I don't want to die.
He came up after me.
Steady now.
That helps.
My orders?
Shall we?
Leave it to me.
They're all coming after me. Rather just one.
Shall we?
Oh, I thought I had smite.
More fighting.
Oh, they're both going after him. Oh, crap. Drag back was bad.
Let's make this quick.
More fighting.
Let's make this quick.
At the ready.
That was a close one.
I'll do my best.
My orders? Nice try.
Ooh, good job.
Is this the final act? This is my stage now.
I sense an improvement.
Shall we?
I'm all right.
What's my strategy?
Ooh,
This is for the
that was
best, right?
interesting. Who's gonna attack me? Frick, I need to heal him.
Leave it to me.
There we go. Nice.
Should have seen that
crit.
coming.
I can't stop now.
Shall we? I'll tolerate no obstacle.
That's not good.
This'll be useful.
I took care of it.
Yes.
All that work was worth it.
She learns Abraxas as well. Is it always the mages that get Abraxas? Because she hasn't gotten it. She's got Aura. Much better. than Abraxas.
Steady now.
Hold up. I just want to. See about using an axe. Oh, one more, really? Stay away from her.
No time to slow down.
Look at that. Reason A plus, or A.
I'm not there yet. Guess all that time wasn't wasted.
Hades, hello.
Sweet of you. More fighting.
Can we crit again? Oh boy.
Can't afford to lose.
We sure can.
Decent form.
Oh frick. I should have just let my character go. Hello.
Oh, old Gwendol is here, and he doesn't look to be an ally.
Oh, the hero of Daphnel is here. I'll expect more from her than the young ones.
All of your units fall in battle, or Judith is defeated? Okay. This just got harder. I was like, this is a breeze. Frick, we have to come all the way around. Okay, I'm gonna start sending you that way.
You did the trick.
Do I have warp magic? I do not. I have ward magic. They're both coming after me, hopefully not badly. Bolt axe. Okay. $21 damage? Oh no. I knew I should have healed.
Our quarrel wasn't personal.
Rather. Oh! What was that?
Impressive. I must retreat.
He does have vantage after all. How does he have vantage? I still don't understand that. frick. Have to rewind.
Past my prime, never.
Yeah, oh, what just happened? That was an enemy? I thought that was one of her allies. Oh, I don't know. Go there.
Leave it to me.
Shall we?
Oh no, 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 no. No. Oh, frick. Not again.
A nobleman does his duty.
I'm just wasting rewinds now. Okay, let's see that for a third time.
Shall we?
He can still attack. There we go. My goodness.
Our quarrel wasn't personal.
I swear if this archer comes after me.
I'll tolerate no obstacle. My skills are rising to my status.
Yup, here he comes.
Impressive. I must retreat.
Should have seen that coming.
My orders?
Okay, so do I use Ragnarok?
Steady now.
So nice of you.
Leave it to me.
Because otherwise they're all gonna attack Judith.
Shall we?
I can attack from that far. Should have done that to begin with. Oh, this should be much better.
A nobleman does his duty.
I was super worried for a moment there. Please tell me Judith is actually smart and puts the injured guy on the healing tile. She does. Good.
My orders? Let's put it to the test.
I'm not worried about this.
I
These
can
guys.
still fight.
No, I didn't want to get the chest. Guess I have to block him in. We have a hammer. Goodbye.
Shall we?
More fighting.
I hope they don't just run in against these guys. Hopefully they... Frick. I don't know which way I should go. It froze for a second.
I'll do my best. I must keep going.
Ooh, I can
Let's
warp
make
her.
this quick.
I'm gonna use warp.
What's my strategy?
Will this ever end?
At the ready.
Okay, let's see how that does.
This'll get him.
Nice dodge. Hey, Golda.
That's another one.
Too easy.
Oh, good dodge.
Here we go. Attack them from both sides.
Flank. Judith, don't get yourself hurt now. How are you, Golda?
This is my stage now. Maybe it's better this way.
I need to...
Wait, why can I not attack? She has to be a bishop to use warp twice. Oh no. Let's save physic for Judith.
How thoughtful.
So what's the conditions? Defeat the enemy commander. What if Judith does it then? Oh my god. Kind of hoping Leonie would gain some experience, but I guess not.
Oh, thank you.
Would master her class, but that's not gonna work out that way. If he's gonna attack, then I might as well just attack back. How's this? You're pretty good. That's good. I'm good.
It's done.
Focused. As you can tell.
Still in it.
Oh, DM. They're both still after me. But I have to do something. Frick. Oh, I'll take it.
Does a whelp like you really expect to kill me? I am Gwendol, the Grey Lion, a knight by the hand of Count Rowe. Do your worst.
I remember that. Grey Lion. He can't move. Frick, but if he gets one hit, Claude might be down. Let's see how this plays out. Spartan, what's up? Good game so far today? Yes, definitely. Claude has to dodge coming up. You may have accidentally bought this game. Accidentally. Nah. Okay, moment of truth.
Piece of cake.
Oh, okay, good.
We're all desperate, aren't we?
Have you played it yet? Judith, stop attacking. Nope. In the mall still. Oh. You accept my positive influence with great streams on doing so. Oh, I appreciate it. So you're watching me while you're in the mall? That's dope. Okay, Doro. Oh, come on. I want her to get closer to that chest. In the mall? Oh, in the mail. I read mall. Sorry. One of her soldiers went down. Uh-oh. Let's talk.
So, you're finally here, Supreme Leader. And something extra has tagged along.
Sorry, Judith. That rat got away.
Hey, don't worry. And here, you should have this. Perhaps it will come in handy.
Oh. Strength by 2. Thanks. No! I wanted him to use his gambit. Let me talk again, I guess.
So, you're finally here, Supreme Leader. And something extra has tagged along.
Sorry, Judith. That rat got away.
Hey, don't worry. And here, you should have this. Perhaps it will come in handy.
Another one. Here we go.
Pull out all the stops.
Now they can't move at the very least. I swear, if Judith gets the kill, and I don't get that chest, I'm gonna be a bit mad.
Steady now.
Much needed.
My orders?
Let's make this quick. Shall we?
I'll do my best.
Thanks for that.
Leave it to me.
Shall we?
Oh, something else is coming after Lorenz.
Thought you could best me?
That was close.
My skills are rising to my status.
Oh, okay. I'll take that heal so Judith doesn't kill immediately. Oh, she killed a regular knight.
More fighting.
Chest key. Silver shield, that's it.
I will not die yet.
He no longer has his gambit, or what? He should. Well, frick.
What's my strategy?
Aha, silence.
I won't let this hold me back.
I can still fight.
Let's go. I knew it.
So I have found a place to die. Young ones, I thank you.
Oh, I knew he would get a crit and kill.
Amazing.
That old man must have been struggling with the position he found himself in. It's time to gather ourselves and pull back our troops.
He was the MVP? Excuse me? Claude kind of roughshotted that entire map.
To think we'd get into a scrap here, of all places. We're lucky we all made it out alive. Well, that's ancient history.
She can be called a hero, but hero is designated to only guys. That's weird. I don't like that. Like, male-specific class.
Anyway, long time no see, Professor. Are you still watching this boy's back?
Can you quit calling me a boy in front of everyone? I'm the leader of the Alliance now. It's not proper.
Not proper, is it? Says the leader who has neglected Alliance territory for years. If you're really the master tactician, you should go back to working quietly at whatever little desk you do your planning on.
Don't call me that either. Who even came up with that nickname?
It's a perfect title for a boy who loves crafty schemes as much as you do. You should be grateful to the professor. On your own, you'd look like a scoundrel of a leader.
Claude's usually so flippant, but even he gets overwhelmed when Judith is around.
As expected from the leader of the prestigious House Daphne, her dignity is beyond compare, even if she is no longer one of the 5 great lords. The 5 most influential lords of the Leicester Alliance. They hold the voting rights at the Round Table conferences. House Daphne used to be included among their ranks, but division from within has hastened their decline. Their vote has since been passed to the emerging Margrave Edmund.
Thanks for the exposition, Gloucester boy.
Boy? I will not.
Now to business. There were some unexpected interruptions, but I've brought soldiers and supplies as promised.
That was good.
Thanks, Judith. I'll gladly take them off your hands.
Hold your horses, boy. You're misunderstanding. These soldiers are precious to me. I made them what they are. I'm not about to loan them out to someone.
No? Then why did you come here?
What I'm saying is that I'll be joining your army. You're going to fight the Empire with the Knights of Seiros, right? Fight for Lady Rhea? Not without me.
That's admirable and all, but we still don't know for sure if Rhea's in the...
What? So is she just gonna be like an ally? Or is she an actual playable character?
Oh, she's there. A witness saw Lady Rhea being dragged off by the Imperial Army after the battle 5 years ago.
Are you sure your source is reliable?
One of my own saw it happen. I'm certain.
It seems we chose wisely when we decided to fight against the Empire.
But you're the leader of House Daphne. Is it okay for you to leave your territory unattended?
And what about you? Is it okay for you to leave the Regan territory unattended?
I've left it in the hands of a reliable retainer and...
And I've asked that retainer to watch over Daphne territory as well.
Wait. You just up and decided to get my retainer to do that without even asking me? No respect, this one.
Yeah, what retainer?
Oh, you haven't met him yet, Professor? His name is Nardell. He strikes me as a really special individual. And he's quite handsome, too.
So that's your definition of handsome?
No objections, then? Good. That settles it. House Daphne is now yours to command.
I'm sure you'd come along even if I refused. So be it. We'll be counting on you, Judith.
Okay, cool.
With Judith joining our forces, we've secured some more troops and supplies, albeit not many.
I'm sorry it couldn't be more.
No, it's enough for the time being. We'll use them to secure even more troops and supplies. The key to my plan is Count Gloucester, the leader of the pro-Empire faction in the Alliance.
You intend to sway my father to join the other side?
If Count Gloucester were to switch to the other side, that would basically unify the Alliance. Then we could utilize our full military force in the fight against the Empire.
You don't mean to ask me to persuade him, do you? That would be quite impossible.
I don't plan on it. We'll just take his concerns out of the equation. The Aramid River flows along the border between Gloucester territory and the Empire, right? Of all the bridges that cross it, the Great Bridge of Murden is the only one near Gloucester territory large enough for an army. Currently, the Imperial Army occupies it.
So, if we were to capture the bridge...
Count Gloucester would be freed from the threat of the Empire, thanks to us.
But we have to pass through Gloucester territory to reach the Great Bridge of Murden, do we not?
Yes, and if we attempted it, naturally he would try to stop us.
I am sorry, but I must ask. Surely you do not plan to engage in combat with my father?
Don't worry. I want him as a future ally. What good would it do to waste both of our forces fighting?
Take it you have a scheme.
Who do you think you're talking to, Teach? Preparations are in the works even now.
So the Master Tactician is finally going to show us his true power. I'm looking forward to it.
I'll do my best to live up to that name by making my scheme as impressive as possible.
Part 2. Verdant Wind. Lone Moon.
Where's Lonely
The
Moon at?
Rose-Colored River. The Alliance army successfully rendezvous with Judith in Aelel. With the addition of House Daphne's forces, the time has come to invade Empire territory.
Wow, that was quick.
Preparations are complete. Now it's a game of patience. As they say, good things come to those who wait.
Care to elaborate on this plan of yours, Claude? Can we really do this without battling my father?
Pretty soon, Count Gloucester will need to gather his troops in the northern part of his territory.
I'm not entirely sure which one is right.
The kingdom has experienced constant infighting since the coup. They're out of the picture for now.
The combined forces of the Regan and Daphne houses will threaten the northern part of the Gloucester territory. Nardell, that retainer I mentioned, is going to draw their attention.
We'll take that opportunity to make our way through Gloucester territory and launch a surprise attack on the Great Bridge of Myrddin.
And are you not concerned about the possibility that I may tip off my father?
The future of the Alliance rests on this battle. I'm certain you won't betray us.
I will ensure our success.
I know you will. If we can win this fight, then our next goal will be to topple Enbar, the Imperial capital. I said before that my plan was to meddle with the Empire, but I'm gonna do you one better. We are going to defeat the Empire, once and for all. But to do that, we can't afford to slip up here. Bear that in mind and prepare yourselves for the coming battle.
Interesting. Okay. I like how Lorenz has a lot more to do with this. St. Indec Day. And who did we just fight yesterday? Supposedly St. Indec.
Learning these things gives me great difficulty.
Petra did not need
Music
this.
speaks to the heart. It's more powerful than any weapon.
Ooh. Hilda. Yup, we're doing it. We're doing all of our A supports.
Professor, I asked to be on the sidelines. Why did you put me on the battlefield? You did protect me, so I guess I can't complain. Wait a second, you're hurt. Did that happen when you were defending me?
Huh. I bet she's like, it did. Don't lie to me. Let me guess if I'm right. See if I'm right.
Oh, you're lying. How could you be so reckless?
What'd I tell you?
Perhaps you'll say that that's what friends do. They look out for each other and save each other. But if I saw you getting attacked, I wouldn't risk my neck to save you.
That's kind of rude. But...
No, don't overestimate me. I don't know if I've told you this, Professor. I have a very impressive big brother. I'm not just saying that. He's strong, smart, nice. He's basically perfect. Before Claude turned up, people talked about him becoming the next leader of the Alliance. Don't mention that to Lawrence, by the way. He never shuts up about that kind of thing.
Oh my,
Anyway,
yeah.
my parents have high expectations for my brother, and he almost always meets them. No one expects anything of me. If something's even a little bit difficult, I find someone else to do it for me.
We know.
That's what I've done my whole life.
The big question that has been plaguing us the entire Golden Deer playthrough.
Of course! I can't stand the idea of not meeting someone's expectations. I know how people react when that happens. From watching my brother, I mean. People force their expectations on you, and then if you fail, they look so disappointed. Whenever that happens to my poor brother, he looks just devastated. So don't expect anything of me, please. That way, I can't disappoint you.
Aww. But I believe in you. Oh, that is so good.
You're stubborn. Okay, fine. Keep believing in me. I do want to support you and support my friends. I just don't want to let you down.
Aww. The Golden Deers, like, all of their A supports have nothing to do with romance exactly. Like in Black Eagles, it was all about everyone wanting to be with each other, but I haven't noticed that in the Golden Deers. It's all about supporting each other. Well, since we did that support, we might as well do the rest of my A supports. But before we do that, I'll probably go use the restroom. And we'll probably start off with a B support. Okie doke. Restroom break on the way. Welcome back to me.
It has been a while since we last spoke, Professor. Spare me a moment again, will you not? You recall how you helped me and allowed me to join your class, yes? I have learned a great many things since then. Indeed, I have truly grown so much. This personal growth is due in large part to you, and I wish to express my gratitude, sincerely.
What? Where?
Excuse me? Are you implying that I am still naive?
That's exactly what I was thinking. Not exactly the naive part, but the excuse me part.
I will have you know that I have made many friends and am constantly learning new things. Why, when I go to the market, alone, I even haggle. You must be familiar with the delicate art of haggling, in which one negotiates a lower asking price for an item. That is the type of knowledge common only to those as mature as myself. Who? Me? Have you not asked this once before? It is a bit rude to ask repeatedly, you know. Is that so? Well, it seems we have something in common, since I do not know your age either. Come now. There is nothing to be gained from focusing so heavily on age. Touching on a previous discussion, I think I have learned more about you. I mentioned how you possess an air of mystery. I compared you to any old sea, but I have come to realize you are more like a particular sea, one I have seen before. When I was quite small, my mother would take me out to play in the sea. She was an excellent fisher, my mother. I grew to love fish deeply because of her. Well, you see, fish are... Oh, wait. I was talking about the sea, was I not? Anyhow, I sense that, like the sea, your depths are seemingly impenetrable. Yet, despite your unknowable depths, there is something familiar about you. It's as if we have met somewhere, long, long ago.
She has the crest of Saint Sethline. We have Sothis within us. Did Sethline and Sothis know each other?
No, I do not think so. It is all quite strange, really. Still, I do not think you could be a complete stranger either. Both your hair and eyes are unmistakably... Oh, apologies. Just muttering to myself. It is nothing. Mutterings aside, I mean to say that you do not feel like a stranger to me. For whatever reason, I feel deeply connected to you. And for this, I am glad.
I need to know. I need that A support. A lot more. Oh my. Oh my. I did not think I had this many. We already know about this one. Right.
Linhardt, I have been waiting.
Yeah. Saving those. Got these. Why does he have a support with Hilda, and why is it 4? Huh. He still doesn't have a support with Dorothea. Shoot. Oh, let's see the speed support.
Ferdinand, there you are.
Stay back, Hilda. I will no longer entertain your clever little requests. Your wiles will not work this time.
You shouldn't yell at a noble maiden. It's a no-no, etiquette-wise. By way of an apology, you may brew me some tea.
I am sorry to have offended you, but delightful as it sounds, I will not be brewing any tea at present. Besides, I taught you how to do it before. You should be able to do it on your own, so why don't you?
You did show me how to do it, but I can't do it as well as you.
And why not?
You selected just the right leaves, and you boiled them just right. You even considered the room temperature and humidity. Then you set out just the right pot along with just the right cups. You immediately picked out a design that you knew I would like. When you poured, the temperature, the timing, and the technique were all impeccable.
You seem to know an awful lot about tea for someone who cannot even pour it.
Oh, no, not really. Maybe I picked up a couple things from watching you.
I love her reaction to that. Oh, that was cute.
Even the sound of the liquid pouring into the cups was like music. Taken as a whole, it was an almost spiritual experience. A symphony for the senses.
I was just making tea in the traditional fashion.
Oh, I'm so flustered I'm not getting my point across. I'm trying to say that your tea is like love. You're devoted to bringing happiness to those who drink it. I could taste that from the first drop.
Well, when serving another, one must put in a little bit of love. But I must say, you surprise me. Not many are so attentive to the finer points of tea. I made quite the impression on you. Perhaps I ought to pour you another cup.
Really? Oh, thank you, Ferdinand.
I shall find us a suitable brew. Wait here a moment.
Oh, Ferdinand. So simple, and yet so kind.
She just tricked him again. I forgot that they've already had a double C support. Oh, now he has an A support with Marianne. B support with Lorenz? Yes. Please.
Picking wildflowers? Seems such a common activity for someone like you.
To me, the most beautiful flower is the one that blossoms by its own strength. Lysithea, please accept this as...
Knock it off! Sorry. It's just that the thorns are a bit sharp, and I'm not a fan of killing nature.
True sympathy, even for the smallest wildflower. I admire your kindness. When you inherit your house, that kindness will be a balm to your subjects. They and the neighboring lords will trust you instinctively.
Politics. Again.
The Alliance has been harmed in the past by lords who thought only of themselves, who saw others as a means to an end. But you understand others' pain. With you around, I am quite hopeful that the Alliance will flourish again.
That's not something you should get your hopes up about. House Ordelia will end with my father.
I'm sorry? I understand you have a distaste for politics, but could you really allow a noble house 3 centuries old to fall to ruin? This goes beyond you and even your house. What would become of Fodlan if all its noble houses withered away in such a manner? The people would be in disarray. The balance of power would crumble. Chaos would rule.
No, it's just... my body, unfortunately, is not built to last, and I have no siblings. When I die, that's the end.
What?
Noble birth has been nothing but a source of pain for me. For me, and for my parents. We got sucked into the rebellion in the Empire, and it led to many responsibilities for us. The things we went through. I can hardly bear to speak of it. All I want now is to give my mother and father the chance to live out their years in peace. I intend to do whatever I can to ease the hardships of our people, while I still have life left in me. Naturally, I worry about what will come to pass after I'm gone. But I'm sure things will work out, so long as there are people like you around working so hard for a better future.
So you have been thinking of the future, even despite all of that. I am so sorry. I had no idea. Lysithea, I have offended you most persistently. Please find it in your heart to forgive my impudence.
Don't worry about it. If you're so insistent upon being my friend, I'm sure more tasty snacks and tea will help persuade me.
Aww.
But if speaking of the future holds such importance, better to find someone who actually has one.
I understand. Yes, let's take tea together again soon.
Yeah. Lorenzo honestly deserves someone who can live longer with him. Because knowing Lysithea's life, any more B supports? Oh, we have a C support here. Then we'll get into the A supports.
Oh, hello, Sedith.
Hello, Leone. I imagine you are here to fish?
Yeah, this is a great spot for it. You must be a pretty experienced fisherman, huh?
Actually, while I have enjoyed the hobby for a long while, I must admit I am less than proficient.
Now that you mention it, I can see you're not having much luck today.
It is likely because I am not using any bait.
Well, that explains it. But why bother fishing at all if you're not even trying to catch something?
Truthfully, I fish only so that I might relax. It is soothing to me to cast the line and watch the water ripple. My days are busy, even hectic. It helps to find peace and quiet every so often.
Oh, that makes sense. Still, if you're going to go to all the trouble, you may as well actually bait the line.
Maybe so. But, to my chagrin, I do not even know what type of bait to use.
What does chagrin mean? Might look that up.
I learned to fish by accompanying my wife. She was always the one to bait the hooks. She would hand me the rod and I would cast my line. I never paid attention to how the rest was done.
Ah. And your wife, where is she now?
She passed away quite some time ago. Since then, I have only to fish on my own. Even so, I find peace out here. Bait or no bait. What about you? Why do you fish?
Chagrin, distress or embarrassment at having failed or been humiliated. Okay.
Me? Just for the fish, actually. For me, it's purely practical. Catch a bite now, one less meal to worry about later. Hunting, fishing, whatever it takes to get by. That's how I've always done it. I'm not exactly starving right now, but back then, if I couldn't catch something, I'd go hungry. So getting the hang of it was pretty vital.
I would certainly say so. I imagine it is intensely satisfying to catch a fish when the need is so great.
Probably, yeah. The need makes it more purposeful. But hey, if you ever want to try fishing for real, I'd be happy to share my bait with you. And if you catch something, I'll cook it up nicely for you. How's that for motivation?
Oh, are you a skilled chef also?
Can't promise it'll be fancy, but it'll taste good.
Impressive. Wouldn't you know it, I am suddenly overcome with the urge to excel.
Great! Let's get started.
That was a good little support. Now into the A's. Oh, we have another C. Never mind.
Oh, Sedith! Good day to you, and farewell.
Just a moment, Hilda. How are you feeling?
Sorry? Oh, fine. I'm doing just fine.
I'm glad to hear it. I had heard that you requested a substitute for your cleaning duty due to an illness.
The music is the same music that plays when Hubert is around. So ominous.
You really do know everything, Sedith.
Just prior to that, you also asked for someone to take your place with table setting. I believe that was due to a wrist injury. It was not too serious, I hope.
Ah, you heard about that. The wrist is all healed up, thank you.
I seem to recall also that you declined to participate in a mock battle. That was due to a headache, yes?
I have a very fragile body, you see. It's so kind of everyone to make accommodations.
Indeed. It is a great friend who offers to help without complaint. See that you treasure such friends, and that you return the favor.
Of course. Well, then I should really be...
By the way...
Was there something else you wanted?
It so happens I am on my way to the chapel to offer my prayers. Would you care to join me?
Oh no, I wouldn't want to intrude. I've already offered up all my prayers for the day.
Marvelous. We must always remember to give our thanks to the goddess. It is essential that we offer our prayers to her each day, that we reflect on our deeds and strive to live as she would want us to live. For the goddess sees all that we say and do.
Oh,
Now, if you will excuse me.
Of course. Goodbye now. How is Sedith so scary?
It feels like he can see right through me. I guess that's his way of saying stop being lazy. I wish he'd just scold me outright. This is precisely why I try to avoid him.
That was surprisingly good between those two. Wow. Alright. We'll start with one character and finish him off. From the top to bottom.
Hey, Professor. I think you've been working too much lately. The battle's gonna keep going with or without you, but you're the one doing the most out there. It's real impressive how you can focus on giving orders and fighting. I don't think I could do both in the same battle. I see you running all over the place, even after the battle's over. I just don't want you to wear yourself out. You gotta take a break when you can. Even when you're feeling fine, it could suddenly hit you. No offense, Professor, but don't you think some folks might be taking advantage of you? Claude keeps asking you to do things, but you never say no. Like when you gave that speech to the troops. That didn't seem like something you wanted to do. I know you gotta follow orders on the battlefield, but you shouldn't have to do things off the battlefield if you don't wanna. What do you mean? Like studying? Sure, it's not my favorite thing in the world, but that was to keep my little sis fed. I had good reason for it.
Aww.
The same, huh?
I like that.
I think I get what you mean. You do things you don't want to do for the sake of everyone else. That's real noble of you, Professor. I guess I can't get in your way if you're doing it for the right reasons. Okay then. I'm gonna keep trying to do my best. But now, I'm gonna do it for you. My little sis is important to me. But you're real important too. I always work hard for the people who matter to me. And having more of them in my life just means I gotta work even harder. What do you think? Really? I wasn't expecting you to say that. You're gonna make me blush. We gotta keep working hard together then. At least until this war's over. I'll work to make sure you don't collapse from exhaustion. You got nothing to worry about, Professor. I've been training non-stop. I got your back, no matter what.
And why can't they be escorted? Aw. Well, I guess I already did the Ignatz and Raphael one. These I'm gonna have to re-watch some of them just to figure out who I want to have a paired ending with.
Where is that darn ladder?
Need help with something, Lysithia?
I can't find the ladder anywhere, and I needed to check out the books up on that top shelf.
Want me to just grab one for you?
No, I need to be able to dig around myself.
No problem. You could sit on my shoulders instead. Up you go.
Hang on a sec. That's not... I hope nobody saw that. Anyway, thank you. That was helpful. I can't believe how many fantastic books were hidden just out of reach up there. Thanks for being so patient while I rummaged.
No problem at all. It was my pleasure.
Hey, Raphael. You're always extra nice to me. Is it because I remind you of your sister Maya?
Yeah, I can't help but think about her whenever I see you around. We lost our parents when she was still real little, so she never had adults around to do stuff for her. That's probably why she grew up to be the kind of kid who wants to do everything on her own.
That's certainly something I can relate to.
I keep telling her that it's okay to rely on her big bro a little bit. Like, when there's stuff she can't do because she's too small, she just needs to ask someone bigger to do it. I told her that she could help me when I'm having trouble with stuff too. Then we would be even.
Young or old, we can all help one another out. We each have our strengths and weaknesses. Receiving help and providing help in return. It sounds so simple, really.
It is simple! I knew you'd get it.
I do. And I hope you understand that you can come to me for help too, Raphael. I can't be the only one receiving aid. It makes me feel incompetent and like a kid. I hate that.
Alright then. You can help me clean up my room.
I bet it's a disaster knowing you. I'll help you on that front, but I've got some rules on how to keep things tidy. You'll need to listen up.
If you could help with the actual tidying, that would probably be better. No need to bother with rules. I don't really do so good with remembering the complicated stuff. Oh! I got an idea! It would be even better if you could just come by and tidy up from now on! If you keep helping me, then I can help you whenever you need it. No guilt.
Whenever I need it, huh? How long does that offer hold?
From now on. Like for always. I don't know what's so difficult to understand.
For always sounds nice. I'm fine with that.
That was cute. Those two might be together in the end, actually. What a scoundrel. Oh my. To be honest, Hilda's the scoundrel.
I finally finished that necklace for you. Here you go.
I forgot about this.
Oh. Whoa! This is incredible! And so shiny.
Always and forever. I like these two support too, though. I think it's more friendly than romantic, though, but still.
You're like an artist, Hilda! How'd you do this?
Just like I told you, I put the flowers and the shiny rocks in a bottle, and then poured in some resin to preserve everything. I thought the flowers you had were looking a little pathetic, so I added a few of my own. It was hard work, making sure the flowers and the stones were spread evenly, getting rid of the air bubbles.
What's this? The part you hang around your neck? I thought you used the one I gave you.
Oh yeah, no, that's a cord I braided. I was going to use metal, but some people are allergic to metal, so I figured better safe than sorry.
Good
Anyway,
idea.
you didn't give me much to work with, and look what I pulled off. I am a miracle worker.
It's gorgeous! Beautiful! I've never seen anything like it. Thank you, Hilda.
Oh, you can. I was gonna say you can
Whoa,
hear
hold up! What's with the blubbering?
the emotion.
It's just... I bet my sister never got anything so pretty in her whole life. She's had to deal with so much because of me.
Aww.
I never got her anything this nice and cute before. She's gonna love it and be so happy.
Oh my god, I want to cry.
Okay. Yes, okay, that's enough. Come on, you're embarrassing me here. If you're really that happy, I'm glad I put some effort into something for once.
Oh.
Don't you always put effort into things?
That's sweet of you, but no, I don't want to put in effort and then disappoint people. It's dispiriting, not to mention tiring.
But what if they're not disappointed? Then they'd feel great, and you'd feel great too.
Yeah, you have a point there. I guess I'm realizing that now. You know, thanks to you, I'm starting to see things from my brother's perspective.
What do you mean? Do you have a big bro too?
Yeah, she does. How do you not know that? I thought I missed out on something, but I didn't.
I do. I've always thought of him as an overprotective nuisance, but now I feel thankful. Looking at you, I couldn't help but think, sometimes big brothers are okay.
I didn't do anything special though. It's natural for a big bro to look after his little sis. Oh, that reminds me. I still haven't found anything special enough to repay you for the necklace.
She wants him as her brother? No, Hilda already has an older brother. She's just saying that Raphael is reminding her of Raphael reminds Hilda of her own brother, I think. Let me relook at that. Starting to see things from my brother's perspective because if they're not disappointed, then they'd feel great and you'd feel great too. Yeah. Which house would you recommend you to start with? Well, since you've kind of mostly seen Black Eagles, maybe Blue Lions? You see now, I am right. You're picking up slowly. Who is who? Gotcha. Yeah, no problem. I like that they have the dialogue log. If that makes sense. Right on, you'll check out Blue Lions then. Okie doke. You're welcome.
I got an idea though. How about I help you make a tough-looking necklace for your big bro?
No need. I have a better idea. When the wars simmer down, why don't you and your sister come visit me?
Really? That's it?
Yeah, I want to make sure it suits her. And then I can adjust the cord if I need to.
Of course we'll come visit. I told my sis all about you, and she already wants to meet you.
Well, good. I look forward to it. In the meantime, hold me close to your heart.
What?
That's what the necklace would say if it could talk. Hold me close to your heart.
Aww. Well, Raphael's done. Let's finish off Lorenz. Actually, I kind of want to save Lorenz last. How about Ignatz? Just 2? Okay.
How incredible. What a striking color. Ah, Professor, look at this stone. Such a brilliant blue. You don't normally find stones like this around here. I ought to grind it down. I wonder if it would still be the same color. To make pigment for my art. Good supplies don't come cheap. I prefer to make my own.
I don't know if it's just me, but I already knew why he would do that. So the character asking that kind of goes against me as a person, but that's just like generic protagonist talking.
Blue is especially expensive. How fortunate that I chanced upon this remarkable blueness. Oh, I'm sorry. There I go again, blathering on and on about painting. Oh, yes. But I know that I can get rather caught up in it and, enthusiastic. You know, Professor, no matter how impassioned I become about my art, you never hold it against me.
Why'd the music stop?
One could argue that I'm better off preparing for our next battle. I am becoming a knight. Oh, Professor, please don't say things like that. I gave up on my artistic dreams long ago.
That's why.
To support my family, I will be a knight. That's that.
He always says this.
No. I know it's the right thing to do. I'll continue with my art as a hobby. I don't think I could ever give it up. When I see something beautiful, I can't suppress the urge to paint it. I don't have a choice. And if my art can bring happiness to even one person, that's good enough for me. Professor, I have a favor to ask. I'm painting a portrait right now. When it's finished, I'd like to give the piece to you. Would you take it? Perhaps it can bring you a little happiness. That will have made the effort well worth it. Oh, excellent! Is that a promise? Because I'm really going to put my heart in it. That is, I'm going to enjoy partaking in this casual hobby of mine.
Why did that make me emotional? So sweet. Oh my gosh.
Oof. Capsized the teapot. Tea leaves on the carpet. This'll be fun to clean up.
I need to get her saying oof as a audio clip. Okay, I'll think about that.
Hey, Hilda. Is something wrong?
Ignatz, I accidentally knocked over my teapot. I drunk all the tea already, thank the goddess, but the tea leaves went right into the carpet.
Oh, that's a mess. Here, let me help. I can leave stains if you're not careful.
But don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh no, don't worry. I'm on a break.
What's that in your hands? Oh, painting supplies. You were gonna go do some painting, weren't you?
Ah, yes. The weather's quite splendid, and I found a place where some gorgeous flowers are blooming. But the flowers aren't going anywhere this second. Let's clean this up.
Okay. Thanks, Ignatz, and sorry to keep you away from your painting.
That's okay. It didn't stain at least. We picked all the leaves out of the carpet.
Still going painting? Or is it too late in the day?
No, I think time-wise it'll be fine. If you're not doing anything, Hilda, would you care to join me? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. Forget what I said. I'm sure you're busy anyway.
You didn't let me say anything.
Well, no, but you didn't reply, so I thought you didn't want to.
I never said I didn't want to. I was just surprised. I'd love to see those pretty flowers you mentioned. I'm glad you invited me.
Oh, that's good. Wait, you're glad?
Of course I am. I like being invited to things, silly.
Right, of course. It's affirming.
Yeah, exactly. See? You get it. So there's no need to worry that an invitation is burdening someone. It feels good to be asked.
Of course. Well then, in addition to seeing the flowers with me, would you like to help with my painting?
I wouldn't want to screw up your opus. I'm not much of a painter.
No, I meant that I'd like to paint you, with the flowers all around you.
Oh. I was like, what is he talking about? And then now I get it.
Oh, that's too much, isn't it? Forget I said anything.
Silly, you didn't even let me answer. But you're right, I'm not up for that.
I'm sorry,
Spartan.
I'm not up for that, unless your painting of me will look really, really cute. Can you make that happen?
Huh? Yes, of course. I'll paint you cute as a button.
Good. Shouldn't be too hard. I can feel a very cute smile coming on.
Hilda's definitely got the popular pretty girl trope down, but she's actually nicer. Oh good, just one A support for Leonie. Although we definitely need to work on Ignatz and Leonie.
Well, we've got another battle coming up. What do you think of our chances?
Winning is always the goal. At any rate, I've done everything I can to prepare.
That's the right attitude. I'm sure they're doing all they can on their side, too.
I don't doubt it, but however strong they are, it's no more than a Fodlan concern. Who knows how far this world extends beyond the boundaries of Fodlan? Talk of strength or weakness doesn't amount to much when it's only in relation to a tiny corner of the world.
Guess you're right. Thinking about it like that, even this war seems like a storm in a teacup.
Exactly. It's nothing more than an internal quarrel amongst the people of Fodlan.
Typical laid-back Claude. I always like talking to you. Your perspective on the world is so refreshing. Things I thought were obvious turn out not to be.
The way you think That changes the way you see things. Common sense never tells the whole story. It's similar to what we were talking about before, about how you need to doubt yourself first.
True enough, but where did you get these ideas? That perspective of looking past the walls of Fodlan, when it's all we can see in front of us.
Do you really want to know?
I do.
But I'm afraid now isn't the time. When this war is won, I'll tell you all about it. It'll be easier for me to show you than to tell you.
I'm lost. Okay.
Show me. Are we going somewhere?
It's quite a distance. You'll start to appreciate how big the world is if you go.
Sounds eye-opening. I'll look forward to it. Can we call it a promise?
Yes, it's a promise. But first, let's win this war and leave it far behind us.
Claude definitely has a lot of secrets up his sleeve as well. You're right, Spartan. Alright, let's start from the bottom here.
Delicious.
Marianne, may I join you?
Yes, Ferdinand, of course. Is something wrong?
I am sorry, but, you seem very different compared to how you were before.
That may be true.
Right there. You are smiling. I do not think I have ever seen you smile.
That's interesting because she's been smiling a lot throughout the A supports, and now Ferdinand notices. It's a coincidence, but still.
Please, you're making me blush.
I do not mean to embarrass you. I am just saying you seem to have truly changed.
Thank you, Bing Bong, for the lurk.
Well, I have you to thank for that. In truth, I spent a lot of time thinking about what you said. It meant so much when you told me that everyone has a purpose to fulfill. Even me.
I am so glad to hear you say that, Marianne. I wonder, did you find a purpose for yourself?
No, not yet. But I've been much happier since I started thinking about it more. I remembered a time back when I was working at the animal clinic. The rest of the staff was so thankful for the work I had done. Even in something as simple as looking after animals, I was able to make myself useful to others. Thinking about it made me realize that anyone can make other people happy, even someone like me.
It sounds to me like you have already found your answer.
What do you mean?
Making people happy. If you ask me, that is a truly worthwhile purpose.
You may be right. I just remembered. I wanted to ask about your food.
Yes? What about it?
Today was my turn to prepare the meal. How is it?
Oh, it is delicious. The flavor and the texture are superb, so you are certainly making me happy.
I'm glad you like it.
I hope you will learn to like yourself. For what it is worth, I like you.
Oh?
Maybe, if you have the time, you can cook something for me again? For me alone, I mean.
Of course. It would be my pleasure.
Okay, those last few moments were actually good. I don't know. Marianne is so good with Ignatz, Lorenz, and Ferdinand. But right now I'm kind of thinking between Lorenz and Ferdinand. This is going to be a tough one. Oh, Cyril has one. A supports. Okay. From the bottom up this time.
Hi, Cyril. Starting to clean, huh?
Hilda?
Personally, I'm all worn out from carrying water and fodder for the horses. I'm going to rest here a sec.
Whoa, tired? Water? Horses? Are you saying you did work all by yourself?
What else was I supposed to do? You weren't here to help.
Okay, I get it. You did the work because you couldn't find nobody else to do it for you.
I was waiting for you. Because look.
A letter?
I told you I'm always getting letters from my brother. I wrote about you in a couple of mine.
You're talking about me behind my back? Honestly, you're so...
We didn't say anything bad. In fact, well, listen up. Here's what my brother wrote. Be he Almiran or no, any young man with compassion and good conduct is worthy of respect. Character is what really matters, not the place of one's birth.
Exactly.
Huh, that's pretty nice. Especially since it was from a noble who battles Almirans.
Right? He's a funny one, but for the first time, I really respect him. So thoughtful and tolerant.
That letter makes me happy. A lot of people look down on me just because I'm Almiran. So, you know, it's nice to hear somebody accept me as just another person.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? I've accepted you from the start.
Exactly.
I mean, you're so helpful. You do everything I ask.
That's not acceptance. That's relying on somebody else to do your work.
True.
What you ought to do is be a grown-up who your brother doesn't need to worry about so much.
I'm plenty grown up. I just bought food and water for the horses, all on my own.
Being proud of doing what you're supposed to be doing just means you're lazy the rest of the time. Though, I gotta admit, being relied on is kinda nice.
In that case, from now on, I'll rely on you even more.
Boom.
Let's see. First, I need you to...
Well, time to get back to work.
Hey, hold up!
What was that? Oh boy. Wow, he got on her.
Time for a breather. Hey, Professor.
Wait, what did he say? Time for a breather.
Yep, noticed you have been too. Seems like it's been a real rough day for just about everybody, huh? I've been so busy I still haven't eaten. I hope there's still food left.
Candy? No.
How come you're carrying that around? Whatever, I'm hungry. When you're hungry enough, just about anything tastes good. What a day.
I feel like you were meant to give him candy there because that whole line of dialogue sounds like it was meant for the candy option.
I need a nap, but I still gotta get the dining hall cleaned up. Professor, that's funny. You push yourself harder than anybody else. You make me look lazy. Besides, I don't even break a sweat doing this stuff. The day Lady Rhea comes home, I want her to see the monastery the way it was 5 years ago. That's why I do all this stuff. For her. And the harder I work, the better. Heck, I'd do more than I do now if there were hours in the day. But I can't go without sleep. Tried once. You must think I'm pretty weird, huh, Professor? I'm always on about Lady Rhea, and I'm not even from Fodlan. I bet most people around here think I'm kinda weird. But I'm real grateful for everything Lady Rhea's done for me.
that's nice of you to say. Real nice. Thanks, Professor. It's good to know you like me. Helps me feel even more at home. I've heard people say that good folks have a heart of gold. Not real gold, I mean. Just they always care about everybody else. Even guys like me. Lady Rhea's incredible. But I figure you're just the same, Professor. Okay. I guess I gotta give in and get some sleep. I'll get up extra early to make up for it.
Every time someone yawns in this game, it makes me yawn.
Good night, Professor.
And one more. For him.
Hey, Lysithea. I'm glad I found you.
What's up, Cyril?
Could you read something for me again?
Looks like it's another shopping list. I'm happy to help you out. Did you try looking it over yourself yet?
What's the use? I told you I can't read.
Have a look here. Any of these letters look familiar?
Huh? This one? Was that apples? So it says 3 apples?
Yes, you got it! See? You can do it!
I wonder if there's anything else I can recognize. Let's see.
It's clear you've got a sharp memory. If you apply yourself, you'll be reading in no time. Reading is such an important skill. Once you learn, you won't forget. And I won't be around to read things for you forever.
Lysithea?
Anyway, don't you enjoy learning? It seems like you haven't even thought of trying prior to this. Do you simply not have time for it?
Until now, I never thought about how to learn. And since I was hiding it, I never asked anybody. But right now, I feel like I'd be happy to live like this for a little bit longer.
It seems like a hassle at this point not to learn, so you may as well start putting in the work.
Well, I like having you read things to me.
You do?
Yeah. You always seem happy when I ask you to read things. And when you're happy, you smile. I think you're pretty when you smile. I bet you everyone tells you that though, huh?
What a player.
As a matter of fact, they haven't. Stop messing with me.
Hang on a second. Am I the only one who's seen you make that face? Is that why nobody's told you?
Excuse you? I mean, honestly.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go take care of this errand for the professor. I'll see you later, Lysithea.
Don't expect me to read for you again. And, just take care of yourself, will you?
Aww. That was even cuter than the Raphael one. Okay. Is it all that we have left? Oh, those two's A support. We're almost done. Okay, let's go through Claude's and then we'll do mine.
I feel like I'm drowning in responsibilities. Claude, take my mind off it all. Regale me with another of your weird childhood stories.
Okay then. How about an old story from a foreign land that my dad told me when I was a kid? Once upon a time, there was a white camel that got separated from his herd.
I'm so happy for that white camel. I really thought he was gonna die.
I'm sorry, but that started off like a bedtime story.
Was that story really worth bawling your eyes out over?
It was wonderful. Don't you know how moving that story is?
You know, I never thought much of it until today. But seeing you bawling like that, I do appreciate it a little more now.
What's that mean?
Well, you're always fake crying, aren't you? Getting all misty-eyed to make people think you're a delicate flower.
What? You're awful. I only cry when I'm sad.
Claim what you like, but I can spot real tears from fake tears any day of the week. Fess up.
Oh, crocodile tears, huh?
If you understand me so well, maybe it's because you're no different.
Oh, snap, he called her out. So did she.
How's that?
When you smile or laugh, it's not sincere. I can tell. I've only seen you genuinely smile a handful of times. Like when you're talking to the professor.
Wow, good one, Hilda. You hit me right in the gut.
Uh-huh.
I guess you're right. I'm not so different from you in that way. But how did you come to realize that? Have you been watching me that closely?
I'm afraid so. My eyes seem to wander toward you of their own accord. What? Hold on. Forget I said that. I didn't say that.
What? She's been checking him out.
Nope, no can do. Forgetting isn't something this crafty brain of mine is capable of. Besides, my eyes have a tendency to wander in your direction too.
Oh my.
How else do you think I found out about your fake crying?
Huh? What are you getting at?
Say, Hilda, once everything's settled down, do you want to come meet my parents?
Oh my.
I mean, don't get the wrong idea, you just seem interested in my family. Besides, you've opened up to me quite a bit, but I still haven't let you in on my own secrets. If you meet my parents, I think you'll understand, though it might come as a bit of a surprise.
Your family? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious.
Well then, if neither of us changes our minds before the opportunity presents itself, let's agree to go visit my home together.
Although, if it's a long journey, my brother might not be too happy.
True, that might be a tough nut to crack. As tough as Fodlan's locket.
Well, that seems like a canon ending for those two. I feel bad for splitting Hilda up from him.
The earth nurtures the trees, and the trees bear fruit. It's the earth itself that gives us all life. O Fodlan, land of plenty, bless us with the gift of delicious food.
What are you doing?
Oh, it's just you, Lawrence.
I was disturbed by your ridiculous blather. Must you recite it quite so loudly?
Alright, you have to go. Have a good rest of your stream. GG's, my good sir. You too, Spartan. Thank you for sticking around for so long. I'll catch you next time, either in my stream or your stream.
Can you even call that nonsense poetry when it is utterly ignorant of rhyme and meter?
Ouch! You don't hold back, do you? I didn't know you were so particular about poetry.
Oh, but he is.
Ha! Maybe you have a secret poetry collection of your own hidden somewhere.
That's absurd. Where did you hear that?
But he does, because Manuela found it.
And just what was that poem about? It seemed to me that you were praising the land. But is it not the goddess who nurtures the land? Should your praise not go to her instead?
Of course you zero in on that detail. You really are a Fodlan noble through and through.
Certainly. Aren't you?
I'm not quite the same, no. Though noble blood flows within me, it can't change who I am at heart.
Pardon? I think you had best clarify.
Listen, Lawrence, you had ambitions of becoming the Alliance's ruler, didn't you? Would you like to try that for real? If you really want it, I wouldn't mind giving up my position.
What's this all of a sudden? That is not an offer to be made in jest.
I'm not joking around. I've been thinking it for a while now.
That's
I originally thought you were like a fox drawn in by the deer of the Alliance. But I was wrong.
That's really interesting. I'm glad that they got to this point.
You're no thoughtless predator. You're trying to properly train the deer around you. Isn't that right?
That is my intention. But the ambition is insufficient. To rule well, a certain temperament is required. When we first met, I mistrusted you a great deal, and on my father's advice, I observed you closely. That is why I can say this for certain. You possess the qualities necessary to govern.
A compliment from you? That's about as rare as a deer standing on its hind legs and doing a jig.
Merely a statement of fact, one that is quite relevant to the future of the Alliance.
This is such good timing too, especially with the mission of this month.
The future of the Alliance, huh? You really are devoted to your cause.
Depending on your actions, I may yet see fit to seize your position for myself. Bear that in mind.
I welcome the idea. It means I can feel safe vanishing whenever I see fit.
Vanishing? Do not tell me you intend to die in this conflict. You cannot shape the future if you do not live to see it.
Ha! First you compliment me, and now you're worrying about me? What have you done with the real Lawrence? No, I'm not going to die. I'm tougher than I look. Besides, this war isn't just for the Alliance anymore. It's going to decide the fate of all Fodlan. It would be cruel to leave you with the burden of uniting all of Fodlan by yourself, don't you think?
Burden? Please. If there were none other suitable, I would gladly become a king. Or even an emperor.
Well, well. I guess I shouldn't take Lawrence of the famous House Gloucester so lightly. Really, though. Don't you go dying on me either, Lawrence. We're going to need men like you in the age to come.
The same to you, Claude. A world without you would be ever so dull.
Oh my gosh, I got goosebumps from that. That was really good.
Dear Goddess, I ask for guidance. Professor, you're always watching over me, aren't you? I've spent my entire life avoiding people. Speaking to others was so difficult for me, so I made a point to always be alone. Animals and the goddess were the only ones I could really open up to. Do you remember the time you asked what it was I prayed for? Yes, but that wasn't the case. Back then, I felt that my life served no purpose and that I was nothing more than a burden. In truth, I was begging the goddess to take me to her. That was my daily prayer. But now I fear the idea of dying and being left alone. I have friends who accept me for who I am now, in spite of my crest. And I have you watching over me. I finally learned to accept the kindness and warmth of others. It's because of you, Professor. Because of you, I've decided to live.
I didn't know she was suicidal.
I'm sorry to have worried you, but I'm all right now. Even if I'm separated from you or any of my friends, the memories I've made here will give me the strength to continue on. Oh, I'm sure I'll have the strength to move forward if we're together.
Man. Makes sense why she would be.
Well met, Professor. I trust that you have not had any complaints about me lately. Good. For any trouble I may have caused, please accept my most humble apology. I've decided that it would be inappropriate for me to continue my search for a spouse while we are at war. I expect that means you will not be receiving any more complaints. I hope that puts you more at ease. Actually, the introspection I've gained setting aside my search has motivated me to amend my conduct. Not the phrasing I'd choose, but you're not wrong. Selfishly pursuing my own desires caused me to behave inconsiderately. For instance, it was arrogant and rude to invite ladies to dine with me purely to evaluate them. Our experiences in battle have also given me cause to doubt certain preconceptions I once held. Previously, I had considered it a requirement for my future spouse to come from a noble line. I once thought that commoners lacked the power to influence the wider world, as history might suggest. To find a commoner who made a real impact, one has to look all the way back to Nemesis. That was my belief, at any rate. But I realized that I've actually had an influential commoner right in front of me all along.
Me, of course.
Don't you see? I'm referring to you.
Yep.
You may wield the power of a crest, but you are so much more than just that. You have managed to charm everyone around you, to compel them to trust and follow you. Though you may not realize it, that is no mean feat. It is altering the course of history in Fodlan. Your example puts my prior beliefs to shame. I appreciate the kind words. I have always sought to embody the ideal of nobility. That, at least, is a goal I continue to stand by. But now I know that bloodline alone is not sufficient to gauge a person's worth. I've learned much of this from you. You are humble and open-minded, despite your power and skill. That is why I, at least, find you so charismatic. Perhaps that is the wrong way to say it. What I mean is that you set an admirable example. I can only hope someday to be your equal. Of course, you had better keep an eye on me, because I can achieve anything I set out to do. For I am none other than the handsome and talented Lawrence Hellman Gloucester.
Okay, Ferdinand 2.0. We're done. Speaking of Ferdinand, let's get it. Finally. I swear I do not plan these segues.
My future is bright.
Nice. She can become a grummery now. Yes, please. Let's do it. She's mastered both of her skills. Or her classes.
Perfect comprehension.
I literally predicted the defense boost. Because I saw that Ferdinand got a resistance boost, so I was like, she's gonna get a defense boost. And what do you know? Any more? She's close. Yes. She never got to become a grummery in my first playthrough. Shoot. Time to reclass, though. Nope. Sylvain.
As long as it's flattering.
As long as it's flattering, he says. Come my gosh, I just have one more battle.
I hope to master this quickly.
No joke. Might as well master the assassin.
I've still got some hidden potential.
Kinda cute in the right light.
Doke. Does Sylvain even need it? Desperation. I'm still thinking I should make maybe Lorenz my Dark Mage, but I don't know. Sylvain was supposed to be my Dark Mage, but he became a Warlock instead. I still could make him one. I might actually do it. I might wait until our reason is up higher. Let's see. We have a new paralog? What? Meeting her again is a paralog? 5 years after Rhea's disappearance, a letter that she wrote prior to that battle has surfaced. The mysterious message raises more questions than answers. Okay then. I'm not sure what to do. We're gonna explore for the first week. Just trying to think. I don't think I need to do any of that. Another supply run.
It looks like people are slowly starting to come back to the town. I guess they feel safe now that you and the Knights of Saros have returned. Peddlers have become more common too, so there'll be food and supplies available. After being run down for all those years, it's really becoming livable again. Excuse me, could you do me a favor?
Where is Claude at? Oh, I saw him. We need to talk to Judith. Too.
Pardon me. If our plan succeeds, we'll arrive at the Great Bridge of Myrden unscathed. The important part is what happens next. We're evenly matched in terms of military power, more or less. So if we can just launch a surprise attack... I wouldn't be so sure. That bridge is almost like a fortress. The defense there is rock solid. But that's why you're here, Teach. No matter the odds, you're the wild card we need to win.
I wanted to say it would go either way, but I wanted to go with the one that I thought he would like.
Five years ago, when the Imperial Army attacked Garreg Mach, they moved with incredible speed. But in the middle of all that chaos, she still had operatives watching. The hero of Daphnal's spy network is impressive. She shouldn't be taken lightly.
You're right. I need to go the other way. There she is.
I don't know where he recruited that man, but Claude's got an eye for great talent. I'm talking about his retainer, Nardell. I've only spoken with him briefly, but he seems to have a fair amount of both brains and brawn, with the skills to match. But there's something about him I can't quite place. Like I've somehow heard of him before.
Why is there a dog over here? I hate the incessant barking.
I'd heard of the hero of Daphnal, but that was the first time I've met her in person. She's the head of a prestigious noble family? Just like Claude. The Alliance nobility is so odd. Kind of, but I don't mean that in a bad way. You won't find such big-hearted nobles elsewhere. Plus, Judith can drink with the best of them. A woman after my own heart.
Oh boy. Wait, there should have been an item over here. No?
We came from the territory of House Daphnal. It's not easy to leave one's home, but it had to be done. Judith asked us so earnestly, there was no way we could have refused. We can trust you, right? I'd hate to end up just another pointless death.
Right.
That's a good point. I'm going backwards just to see if there are any items to pick up. Guess not.
Professor!
Things have gotten a lot more interesting since we've joined up with Judith, haven't they? Anyone who casually treats Claude like he's just some kid is not a person to be trifled with. I think Captain Gerald would have liked her. I hope someday I can be as strong, kind, and level-headed as her.
Aww.
If we can suppress this Murden, we can invade into the Empire, right? I was in the Empire. Now I will be an enemy. I am having strange feelings. It is with ease that an ally turns into an enemy.
Why is this here? This is part of the DLC, ain't it? I just noticed that. Oh no, that's training grounds. Oh, it's underneath, that's why. Advanced Bow Tournament. Wait on that.
Hey.
Okay.
So Lady Rhea was in the Empire all this time. Glad as I am that Judith told us. I wish we had known this 5 years ago. We spent all that time spread out over Fotland, searching for the Archbishop and you. It was a mistake to abandon the monastery, to leave it in ruins. Now we're paying for that mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Here's an idea.
What used to be Eyre territory lies far to the east of the Great Bridge of Myrddin, downstream of the Aramid River. For the sake of my family, I wish we could invade the Empire from there. But I do not have the power to advocate for that. Strategically, Myrddin is more important. Thank you, Professor. I will not give in. Not until I have restored my noble pride.
This character, though, character model, pretty sexy. Hold on. He has another dialogue?
What used to be Eyre territory lies for the sake of my family, but I do not have...
Why is it still showing up? Oh,
On the
her.
north side of the Great Bridge of Myrddin lies the territory of Acheron of the Alliance, and to the south, the Empire's Burgleys territory. Count Burgleys has held the position of Minister of Military Affairs for the Empire ever since the days of Emperor Ionius. The current Emperor seems to have brought the corrupt nobility to heel, but Count Burgleys looks to be an exception.
That was pretty robotic. Hey, Professor. Nothing to report.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. I was talking to some of the Daphnel soldiers earlier, and it seems that Judith has a weakness. But they wouldn't tell me what it is. I got the feeling they didn't appreciate the question. Pardon me for being curious. That said, maybe keep this to yourself. Not that she terrifies me to my soul, but I'd hate to get on her bad side.
Oh no. I didn't do last month's supply run. But it didn't say this month only. Okay. Never mind. They are different. Okay. I was freaking out for no reason. These guys don't even have any random items about. Shut up, dog.
Professor!
That's right.
I've been away from Garreg Mach for a while, but I came back when I heard the rumors of what you were doing. The scars of 5 years ago may still be raw, but it's nice to be back.
This is the guy that found us. I didn't realize he comes back. Or we get to see him again.
Anyway, I'm going to start up business here again, so I look forward to your patronage.
Oh, interesting. I don't think I ever talked to him and the Black Eagles are out. Now, what kind of fish? Fistfuls, that's it. What does he say? Lots of fish out there today.
The Great Bridge of Murden isn't just a bridge. It has the features of a fortress.
Thank you, Astrobatic, for the lurk.
I believe it was built for military purposes by the first leader of the Adrestian Empire. In other words, it's even older than the Monastery. So if we occupy the Great Bridge, we'll have to search it from top to bottom.
Interesting. Oh, we got the Noah fruit. But silverfish and dried vegetables. That's what she wants.
I had an encounter with Lord Gwendol. How many years ago was it?
Dang it. That would have been an extra line of dialogue.
Back before the academy, I met this girl who I fell madly in love with. And her dad tried to kill me. I suppose he just tried to scare me, but I was sure I was gonna die. Oh yeah, her dad? Lord Gwendol. Crazy, right? I never thought I'd seriously be trying to kill the guy in battle. I kind of don't know how to make sense of it.
Dang. Where is he? I'm running straight to him.
Thanks to all that food from Judith, I'm full for once. I've got so much energy. Let me at that Great Bridge of Murden. I'll bust it down myself. Oh, but then how do we cross?
Exactly. Counselor. In the past, I would nearly pass out if I got splattered by an enemy's blood. Nowadays, I remain entirely conscious. Even if my face is drenched in blood, it's disgusting. I knew it was him.
Well... Judith is a wonderful person. So strong and confident as well. Looking upon her, I am sharply reminded of my mother. Very much so. Both brilliantly bright and positive, like a warm ray of light. I lost my mother long ago. I miss her desperately.
The only reason why I didn't say does she look like her is because, well, she doesn't look like Flame, so it doesn't make sense.
I would like to believe that I've always made my own decisions. Even so, I cannot deny that some small part of me has always been aware of my father's wishes.
Gotcha. I didn't understand what he was saying at first.
Now here I am, concealing our plan, Claude's plan, from his sight. Quite the contrary, honestly. I feel as though a fog has finally lifted from my eyes. In this fight, I will finally stand upon my own 2 feet, independent of my father's influence.
Good for you. Yes, let's do this. Heck yeah. Oh, good.
Really?
Speaking of
Professor?
Linhart,
Since I'm originally from the Empire, it seems no one trusts me with any important tasks. Fine by me. Honestly, I bet they're watching my every move to make sure I can be trusted. If I were leading the Alliance, it's what I would do.
fair enough.
Right.
Professor.
Is this her bedroom? No. Is your bedroom over here? Oh wait, she doesn't have flowers? I need to give her flowers.
I'm sure you know this already, but House Ordelia is aligned with the Empire. They face the Empire from across a river, similar to the Gloucesters. Even so, I refuse to yield to the Empire a second time. The Empire did unthinkable things to my family, and to me. The only option here is winning. Professor, you must promise we will overcome the Empire.
But I think the worst part about this is that, how should I say this? It's not the Empire, it's those who slither in the dark that caused her all that hurt. Let's finally do this.
This experience is critical.
Next, we face the Great Bridge of Myrden. We actually crossed it a long time ago. Do you remember? It was 5 whole years ago.
Oh, really? Was it this one?
It seems like so long ago, doesn't it? It's odd how fast time flies. Everyone was still friends then. After the fighting, we all ate together without splitting into our separate houses. But now, we're fighting the same people who were our friends back then. Even Ash. I often wish we could go back to those peaceful days.
Aww. She mentioned Ash. What if I recruited Ash? Would she not say that?
Well, legend says that pillars of light fell and ravaged ALL. I was reminded of that when I saw it. Professor? Do you think those legends are true? I think so too. I don't know if the goddess really destroyed the valley out of anger, but there are still so many things we don't understand in this world.
I can fast travel over here? I was under the impression I couldn't. Hold on, someone's over here. No way. That's new. Oh, what? Where's Doro? This is where we'll teach. Oh, the cardinal room is different. I was thinking it was this room that we could fast travel to.
We're going to invade the Empire, which means we'll be fighting people we know, won't we? If we're attacked by someone we know or used to think of as a friend, is it permitted to run away? Really? If something happens, will you keep me safe?
Oh my gosh, Doro. Unable to carry out advanced drills? Because Dorothea's skill level is lower than your own. What? That's a thing? That's the first I've ever heard of that happening.
Wendell, whom we saw at Aelel, was once a renowned general known as the Grey Lion. And yet, as we fought him, it seemed like he was just looking for a place to die.
Yep.
Even if House Rowe, whom he served, is no more, he shouldn't have just given up on life.
He went out fighting.
Right.
The battle at Aelel was a tactical marvel. You grow stronger with each passing day. Where does your talent end and your crest's power begin? Are they one and the same, I wonder? Most intriguing. Yet it is quite difficult to draw useful conclusions given the situation. It is quite unfortunate I did not achieve my research goals before the war broke out. So much unknown. Now, I fear I will not have those answers even by conflict's end. So very frustrating.
So, you have this game in the Black Eagles route so far. You feel betrayed. Oh, really, Neptronic? I'm glad you're enjoying it, though.
Oh, hello there, Professor. Did you need something from me? It doesn't look like you're wounded or anything. You just looking for someone to talk to? I thought so. Well, I'm here for you. Making you feel better is my top priority. Whether it's physical pain or worries of the heart, you can come to me for anything, Professor.
Aw. Also, rip Dad. Know to look away to avoid spoilers. Oh. I'm sorry. Yeah. You're pretty far then. When did you get the game if you're still here?
If Rhea really is in the Empire, then we must defeat the Imperial army by any means necessary. The people at large are just as concerned for Rhea's safety as we are. The sooner we can settle all our unease, the better.
I think... Ooh, that's right. I still have Cyril to talk to. You don't remember a week or two ago? You bought it a day or two before the DLC bug fix. Oh, so it's already been fixed?
Is it true Lady Rhea was dragged off by the Imperial Army? I heard that was true. Why'd they take Lady Rhea? Professor, they didn't take her to kill her, did they? Yeah, good point. If they did, we'd have heard about it by now. You gotta help her, Professor. I'm begging you.
Okay, everyone's motivation is up. I made sure to do that before stream. Besides Setith's. And Sylvain's. Interesting. So we'll just do some instructing. Cyril, Lady Rhea is why I live, Professor. It's true. I guess I will go back to Setith.
What? You there? If Rhea, the people, as soon as...
Also, Cyril, save her before I make the goddess smite you. Oh, that's good.
Well, there's...
Oh, frick, she only teaches these two. Smite, whoops, yeah. I fixed it for you.
Years, but in the mid, the hero.
Alright, now to make escape. Also, your nice old Switch code is on your profile. Make add you. Okay, thanks. Okay, sure. On your Twitch profile or your Discord profile? Make sure I understand that correctly. Also, while you're here, I'm going to... post this in chat. On Twitch, okay. Brought your Twitch up. Oh, that's just your name. Okay, got it. Can't wait for Terry? Who's Terry? For Smash. Oh, gotcha. I was thinking Smash, but I wasn't sure.
She's the...
Here's an idea.
What do you for the sake? But I do not.
How many points? One more, and then I'll do the training grounds.
Could I trouble you?
Excuse me? I think he said, could I trouble you? But it came out as if something in Japanese. Could I trouble you? Is what it sounded like. Could I trouble you? Nope.
Whether
not
it's
like that.
physical pain or worries of the...
The first one was more accurate. Okay, let's save in front of this guy. And obviously we're using Claude. I should have changed him into the Master Lord or whatever.
A fitting outcome. You got yourself killed.
All we gotta do is hit. And we're hitting.
We're all desperate, aren't we?
Oh my. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to heal again. Shoot. This better be the last of them.
We're all desperate, aren't we?
It is. Very good. A silver bow plus. Wait, let's go talk to Hilda again. Just to see if I got all the supplies or not.
It looks like people. I guess they peddlers after being
Nope. Well, let's get into a seminar. How's Marianne only? I don't get that. Why is her motivation not max? If you do a certification, does that take away motivation? Oops. I really want him to be able to use that legendary lance. As for group tasks, I might keep them the same. Okay, we're gonna work on Dorothea first. She only has 3 motivation points too.
I got it? Good! You're quite the motivator, Professor. I got it? Good!
Let's do this again sometime.
Everything into horseback riding for him.
Looks like I got it right.
You really think I'm that great?
Holy crap.
Looks like I got it right. I'm feeling good about this.
3.
Looks like I got it right.
4 in a row.
Looks like I got it right.
He needed those the most, to be honest. Is Marianne actually working on bows? She is. Definitely gonna instruct Hilda.
Yeah! Who's the best? I'm the best. I'm glad I put in some effort. For once. That was so helpful. Thanks. Yeah! Who's the best? I'm the best.
Goody good.
No problem. Nothing to get excited about. No problem.
Oh my.
No problem.
She gonna end up with 3, 4 perfects as well? Nope. One more point.
Your guide. Your guide.
I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. And now begin training.
Hey, can I ask you something?
I've been thinking it would be nice to throw a big feast for everyone, but we're lacking in surplus supplies. Do you have any recommendations for cheap yet tasty food? I didn't get to do any fishing in the last week. Shoot. Dang it.
Ah, now there's an idea.
Professor,
You're already a bishop. I believe I'm better suited to healing than to fight. Rather than train with traditional weapons, then I think it best for me to focus upon my faith. No. Ignat's birthday flowers.
You have my thanks.
With you on my side, this'll be a cakewalk.
I'm glad it's you.
We did a fine job.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I understand now.
No one else leveled up. Let me wonder. Maybe I could treat this as a grinding day between today and tomorrow. Then explore here. I kind of want to explore here too. Yeah. So how about I'm just gonna skip out on a rare monster sighting. On the final week. Let's see how strong it is first. 35. Well, if I do that on my own, I should be strong enough for tomorrow. So I do like 3 random grinding battles between now and tomorrow. We could do the paralogs on this day. And then explore again for the morale meals. And then have our mission. So tomorrow's plan is the 2 paralogs, which may take up the entire stream, to be honest. And then we may end on the morale meals. We'll see. But then that also means Friday's stream will be a mission. Yeah, I think I'll call it there. Hey, I can finally become a savant. I might as well take it. But I will not equip it.
I've set my sights higher.
Sweet. See what else we can do. Oh, has he mastered both of them now? Oh no, I'm looking at the intermediate class. Yep, that will probably be it. So let me guess, Master starts out with 200, yep. She'll be close to mastering this, and then she should be able to become a bow knight by tomorrow, hopefully. Yep, sounds good to me. Let's find someone to raid, shall we? Uh-huh. Well, since Spartan Leonidas was here for us for the majority of the stream, I'd say. He just missed about an hour of it. Let's raid him for the night. There we go. Also, I'm thinking, if I do the battling, I'll come up to a seminar. I could start the battle, the Marianne's paralogue, before tomorrow's stream. But I'm not sure how that will work. Because it's a difficult one. It's the most difficult one I've come across. I'll have to figure it out. I'll see what I can do and then I'll explain it in tomorrow's stream. But other than that, let's raid Spartan Leonidas for the night. Thank you and good night, everyone. Yeah, okay. Bye!